Hello everyone, my name is Filios the DM, and in this video, I thought I would design a dungeon in Dungeon Alchemist using the random generator, dungeon generator in the Dungeon Master's Guide. So I've started this by doing just a normal. Actually, I'll show it. So I set it up to be a dark parchment background, 50 by 50, because it's going to be a dungeon. If you try to go a little bit higher. It will do it, but it will slow down. It doesn't like doing it terribly big. But I just thought I'd start with a nice little 50 by 50. I'm gonna make it a crypt, just because that kind of suits the vibe a little bit. I can jump into the others, but we'll start off. So I need a roll for the starting area. That is an 8. So it's a square 20 by 20 foot door on 2 walls, passage on the 3rd wall, and a secret door on the 4th wall. Alrighty. So square 20. So I'll start this. Let's say it's dungeon. So 20 by 20. It's the base. So I'm gonna start here. Okay, so that's our 4 by 4 entrance. Okay, so I'm gonna move that door because that's like the entrance door. So I'm actually gonna move that door, move it here. Right. Door on 2 walls. Okay, so we'll say that's one door. We'll put another door like there. Yeah, that's fine. And say the passage is going this way, so I'm just gonna start that passage. Hallway. Just do a little one because obviously I have to roll for that. And we'll say a secret door here. Now, do they do secret doors? Yes, they do. Perfect. So, secret door. Yeah, that'll do. Let's go to that. And I'll put you there. So there we go. If you're not happy with the architecture, like you can cycle through. But what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to move that in the corner. Let's have that be open actually. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's do the passage. So let's go onto the Dungeon Master Guide for passages. So this one I got to roll a d20 to see how far it goes off. So, Scott, 13. Right, continue straight 20 feet, and then the passage turns right and continues 10 feet. Alrighty. So that's already 10 feet. So we'll do another 10 feet on top of that. And then it turns right and continues 10 feet. So let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, and it turns right 10 feet. Ooh, I do actually need a roll for the width as well. It's 40 feet wide. Okay. That's not really going to work with that. I mean, maybe 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? What I'll do is I'll set it to only be, I'll re-roll. Because 40 feet wide doesn't work for that. 40 feet wide again. That's better. 5 feet wide. So hallway, 20 feet. So that gets rid of that. And then it goes up 10 feet. Like that. Get rid of that. And get rid of that door. Alrighty. Ah. What did I keep trying to put a wall in? Let's remove that wall. There we are. Alright, so now let's see what's beyond this door. So again, 1 to 20. Oh, this is a door type. I'm gonna ignore door types at the moment because this will automatically set the doors when you're doing stuff. So, which is absolutely fine. I just noticed that. Let's nah, let's just delete that. That's fine. But let's see. Yeah, beyond the door. Let's. Alrighty, 8. A chamber. Okay. Nope, I lie. It's a passage. It's 20-foot wide passage. 20-foot passage. Uh, let's roll for width again. That was a 9. So that's 10 feet wide. That's nice. Okay. So 20-foot passage, 10 feet wide. So we do it as a hallway again. 5, 10, 15, 20-foot passage. Alrighty. And then we'll do the same thing for this one here. So the secret door. What is behind the secret door? It is a passage as well. Extend 10 feet, and then T sections extending 10 feet to the right and 10 feet to the left. And then how wide is the passage? That is a 5. Which means that's 10 feet wide as well. Nice and easy. All right. So beyond the secret door is a passage that extends 10 feet. So let's do it like that. Extends 10 feet. So let's make 10. And then T sections extending 10 feet to the right and 10 feet to the left. So what I'm going to do to make sure I'm going to do it like this. And then I'm actually going to delete that wall. And delete that door. And delete that wall again. So as you can see, it can sometimes be a little bit niggly. There's some little things you have to do. But that is a good start, I'd say, to the dungeon. Alright, so let's go off here. So that was the first passage. Right, so as it says in the Dungeon Master Guide, so when generating passages and corridors, roll on the passage table multiple times, extend the length and branch off any passage on the map until you arrive at a door or chamber. Whenever you create a new passage, roll to determine its width. If the passage branches from another passage, roll a d12 on the passage width table. If it comes from a chamber, roll a d20. But the width of the passage must be at least 5 feet smaller than the longest dimension of the chamber. So that is fine. So there, let's continue that passage there. So that's a 4. So it continues straight, door to the left, an additional 10 feet. So it continues 20 feet up, and then there's a door to the left. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Well, I will put that door on the left there. And then it continues another 10 feet ahead. So we'll do it like that. There we go. Let's just get rid of that door. I'll do the same for the T section passage. I mean, that one may well connect that way, which is fine. So we'll do the same for the T section. Ooh, natural 20. Stairs. I'm not going to use stairs, so I'm just going to re-roll, as it does say in the guide. 7. Continue straight 20 feet, side passage to the right, and an additional 10 feet. So instead of it doing that one, that's just going to go that one. I'll do the same here. Okay, as it said, it can't be any wider, so I'm actually going to do that as 10 feet again. So draw another room, do it a hallway. Continue straight 20 feet, side passage to the left, and an additional 10 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. A side passage to the left. I'll make that like 1 feet, I think. 1 feet? 5 feet. Oh, side to the left. So I'll just do that to signify a side passage. And another 10 feet on top of that. There we go. Just get rid of those doors. So let's just redraw that entire thing. And then add in that as well. There we are. So we have our hallway. I'm going to get rid of those walls because I want it to be open. There we go. Flooring's different, but that's fine. I can change that. Right, and now let's see for that one. So that one is very limited in what I can do. So I'm going to roll anyway, see what I get. And then I may end up changing it. But let's see, because if it goes, I might be able to go off in a different direction. So, 14. 14. Chamber. No. Continue straight, 10. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have that continue straight and connects there. So, continue straight and it connects there. Like that. What I might do as well, to go a bit off from the thing, I will actually, I think, say, like, for example, there's a trap there. So if I was doing this in a guide, I would say, okay, trap here. because they're going to come out this way, go left, and go, there's a door. And then it's just, I'll pop a trap here, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh. Alrighty, so let's see what's coming off this door. No, my luck, it's going to be more passages. It is a chamber. Alright, so now let's roll for chamber size. That is a 17. It's a circle. Okay, so this is interesting. Which you can't really do in Dungeon Alchemist. Like, you can put circular walls in. However, they don't connect, and it doesn't connect to the floor. So what you have to do is kind of make it sort of like a geometric shape. So again, so it's a circle, it's a 50 feet in diameter. So let's go from here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. And then just starting on each side, I'll get that to go up gradually until it can meet up and be a circle. Like that. And then just fill that there, fill that there, fill that there. And there we are. We have our fundamentally circular room. That is the crypt. So as you can see there, it's automatically put that in. But if I want to change that, I'll just click in there and then I'll refresh the room until it puts in other things. And I'll just keep going until I find something I like. That's okay. Let's try and make this a little bit more creepy. So let's go here. There is an option to put bones in, yeah, decay. So let's actually put some cobwebs around. Like that. There we go. And let's just put some bones in as well. There we go. That's neat. So that's our circular burial chamber. Now let's see if any doors go off of the chamber. It does not. There are no doors coming off it, which is nice actually. So I will get rid of the door that is here. Just get rid of that. And there's our circular room. Try as I might to have a circular room. But it's fine, the dungeon is come together. So let's do this passage here. Alrighty, so passage 6. It continues straight 20 feet. There's a side passage to the right and an additional 10 feet ahead. Okay. Obviously, as we've read, it can't be any larger than what this is here. So I'll just continue at 20 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it was a passage to the right. So I'll do that there. And then it continues up 10 feet. So we'll do that. Do that. And it's all one section. And then we'll just keep going until we come to a door. So I'll roll again for that passage. Okay, and we do have a door that actually ends in a chamber off of that one. So now let's roll for the chamber size. It's a rectangle this time, 50 by 80 feet. Ooh. So 50 by 80 feet. Let's make this. So 50 by 80 feet screams to me as Great Hall. So that's what we'll do. So starting from there, right, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Is that even? It's not. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Doesn't have to be even. I, however, like it to be. So actually what I'm going to do is make it go off this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then we're doing it a big old 80 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. I'll just go that there. Let's make sure that's correct. 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And that's our Great Hall. Obviously, that's quite bare, so let's change that about and see what it comes up with. So a lot of pillars with a drain in the middle. That's quite cool. Same thing again. different style pillars though. It loves putting that drain in the middle. So what I might do in this one, because it keeps wanting to put that drain in the middle, so I'm actually going to delete that drain, and I'm going to put a pit in. So I'll do that here, pit, and I would say do let's do a treasure pit. Yeah, and I'll start it there. Just do that. Okay, we want that rotated around. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted. So let me delete that and then go again. It's changed the whole thing. Ugh. That's fine. It's easy. It's easy to adjust. There we go. Right, so what I'll do actually, I'll do it in floors. I can do a pit here, and let's do a money pit. Doing that. There we go. We have a money pit. So what I want to do now is add in stairs, so a means to get down. So let's do uh gingerbread stairs. I don't think that will quite work with the aesthetic. Uh, let's do generic stairs. Uh, that one. Yeah, that'll do. Doesn't want to come down, so I'll just do that single one then. I'll do a couple of them. Oh, I can't. Alright, so that's stairs going down into the treasure pit. Now, obviously that's still a little bit bare bones. So let's pop in some chests. Let's have that be open. Yeah, looks good. Obviously we can set it to have coins and no coins, so that's fine. Ha! I rotated and it went away. There we are. Let's now do reliquary. So actually, let's get a stone table. Marble tail. Yeah, that'll do. We'll pop that there. Let's change the colour to kind of match everything. Ah, see, that's doing that inlay. That's perfect, actually, because I can make that kind of a little bit interesting. So, yeah, that'll fine. And then we'll get that, and we'll just pop that there. Let's say, let's say this place is a Lich's domain. I'll say it's a very small dungeon. That's fine. We're going to keep going on. No, I don't believe we can put traps in. Halloween Gauntlet. That is. What on earth's that? Oh, so let's make that a little bit nicer. Um, I can put nicer by putting bones spiders in. But let's do that. That's fine. Ooh, Dragon Skull. That's very big. Uh, Necrotic Lantern. That's cool. Let's pop that there. Ah, rotate. Now you can also make things bigger, so I might do that. So it's almost like they come in, they see that, but they come into an area of this, and then this spews fire at them, and they got to try and find a way around it. So yeah, that'll work. I'm actually going to move those pillars so they're flush that wall like the other side. So let's do that. Oh, I got snap on. That's why it's going out weirdly. They're not actually all even, are they? Oh, that's why. Get rid of that. Perfect. You there. Move you back a bit. Get rid of that. It's fine. I can go back. That's fine. I can go back. There we go. So we got a nice little hall where like the treasure and everything is, but it's protected by this serpentine statue. I'm gonna roll to see if any doors come off it. I don't think it will. Nope, it won't. That's perfect. Right, so we'll do this one here. It's another door. Ah, get rid of that. And let's actually put a proper door in. So door, banded, blast door, bronze mausoleum door. That'll do. Ooh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Get rid of that. Let's go. We want a. What's in special? Oh, that's gingerbread. Don't want gingerbread. Ruined door will be alright. Almost like they can see it, but they can't get in, sort of thing. Yeah. Alright, let's do this passage. Alrighty. Continue straight 20 feet. Side flash to the left. Additional. So, we'll do as we've been doing. We'll do it as a hallway. Continue straight 20 feet. So, continues from there. So, 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it's a side passage to the left. So we'll just do that here. And then it continues straight another 10 feet. So let's just to make sure everything is connected, we'll do it that way. And there's a lot of pillars in there, and that's fine. We'll just keep refreshing that until we find the shape we like. Although I want to put pillars in, I will get rid of them. Do -do. So it would be entirely possible to use this actually as a online VTT. Because as you can see here, tokens. So I can pop in a goal. And you can use this as a VTT and then you can hide it. Ooh, that's first person. That's very interesting. I did not know you could do that. That gives you a very good idea of what this looks like. But yeah, you can use this as a VTT. I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, you can put in things from Hero Forge. And you can also download them and just pop them in and use this as a virtual tabletop. If you really wanted to. I do not, so I'll just do. Alright, let's go and see what's going off this way. It's a 14. Again, that continues straight and then turns right and continues 10 feet. So let's do that. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it continues right 10 feet. Okay. Now I'm hoping that's a chamber, because if I can make it one big chamber there, that'd be nice and easy. Of course it's not. It's another 14, which is one lower than I need. So continues 20 feet and then turns right and continues. So let's make sure it's all connected. So 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it goes right 10 feet. 1, 2. So it's kind of circling back on itself, which is fine. Alright, let's try that again, and I hope for a chamber. I'm going to re-roll. That was a 14 again. Chamber! There we go. Right. That's right. Like, these dice don't roll that well for me normally, but this time it's been kind. Right, chamber. I bet for my D&D session later, it'll roll like 2 all the time. Uh, it's another circle. So another 20-foot circle. Right, this is probably going to be a bit more awkward because that's there as well. Um, if you don't like the result, you can just re-roll. So that's what I'll do. 5. That's better. That's a 40 by 40 square. So let's make this. Let's say this is the dungeon cell. So 40 by 40. Can I have that connect there? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll do the same thing. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so that's going to intersect with that, but that's fine. That means there's 3 ways into this room. Yeah, that looks right, actually. So yeah, we have the cell. I'm going to make that look a little bit better. So I want to actually put a cage in. A rib cage. Oh, a proper cage. Uh, Cage. Yeah, that'll look right. So let's put that where it'll allow me. So put that there. Let's do another one. Ooh, that's funky. Let's pop you here. Yeah, there, that'll do. Alrighty, so we've done this. So the secret door goes this way. So let's say there's something here that you need in order to get into here. And if the party are clever, they'll notice that's a secret door and be able to go through it and get there quicker. Or they've got to go around here and potentially deal with traps or fights. Uh, so that's nice. That's come full circle. And now let's go off on the passage this way, the last one. So let's do that. That's an 11. Continue straight 20 feet and then turns left. Let's do width just to see whether it's 5 or 10 feet. It's 10 feet. Alrighty. Do that as a hallway again. So continue straight 20 feet and then turn to right 10 feet. I might have it turn left. That's fine. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, actually, I will have it turn right because otherwise it's going to intersect there. That is fine. And then turns right 10 feet. I'll do it that way. But again, to make sure it's all connected beyond the door, I'll just do that. Click that there. Hit the tick. And there we go. Don't much like the pillars being there again. So let's cycle that through to see whether it will change anything up. It keeps wanting to put the pillars in. I'll get rid of it manually then. Delete. 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 What I might do is I might put some cobwebs in. Just to make it a little bit funny. So let's place objects again. That one. Go here to decay and cobwebs. Let's push density down a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, so here. We haven't got a lot of room to play with. But let's see what we get. 9. Continue straight 20 feet and side passage left. So I can't do that. So what I'll do to change things up a little bit, I'll have this continue that way. And then I'll have it go the side passage to the left, as it says. Again, let's try and make that all one. What you can do as well is just edit the room shape and then just do it this way to make sure it's all connected as it should be. There we go. It has got rid of the cobwebs, but I'll just put them back in. Base object. Decay. Cobwebs. Just click randomly rather than holding it down. There we go. Alright, so where does that passage go? Does it go to a chamber or does it keep going? That is a chamber. Alrighty, now how big is the chamber? 5 again. I believe that was 40 by 40. For the do. 4. No, it's no 5. Yeah, I am right. 40 by 40. Perfect. Now we have one room remaining in this, and that's the chapel. So we'll make this a chapel. So we'll go from here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is that correct? That seems quite big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it's too big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it's one too big, which is fine. I just have to edit the room shape, do that, get rid of that, and there we go. It's now 40 feet. Now let's change this up a little bit. Let's cycle through and see what the options they give me. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. This interesting lady here. The pew's going through there. I actually want that to be a door rather than an arch. So let's get rid of that. And pop in a door. Yeah, set double doors. Oh, that's nautical. Ugh, it's huge. Treasury. See, temple door will work, but doesn't really have the same kind of coloration as the rest. The Crotic Gate, that'd be interesting. Ah, okay. That's so big. Can we make that smaller? We can. Can we? We can't. We can't make it smaller. Never mind. Alright. That would have been alright there, but it's far too big. Uh, let's do not ruin again. Actually, not rock. Fence. No. We're gonna have to do one of these single doors. We'll do it as a mausoleum door. There we go. Alrighty, so we have here. I'm happy with the dungeon it, so I'm not gonna roll for another chamber exit. I would say that is pretty good. So I have now created a dungeon in Dungeon Alchemist, using the Dungeon Master's Guide, and obviously this is a small one, and the results based entirely on what I roll. Let's just go there, so we can see what it looks like, and then we can actually, let's make the grid a bit more transparent, and then we can see what it looks like there. But there we go. That was me creating a dungeon in Dungeon Alchemist, using the dungeon generator guide from the Dungeon Master's Guide. I hope everyone enjoys, and I hope everyone has a good day. Bye bye.